Everything you've been told about power is wrong. Words don't make you strong. Silence does. The world teaches you to speak, defend, and explain yourself at every turn. But true mastery is found in restraint. In a society addicted to noise, silence is the ultimate rebellion. If you crave dominance, respect, and genuine influence, forget the chatter, embrace the void. This is the Stoic spirit. Silence as a weapon, silence as strength. First, consider the foundation of all power. Control over your own emotions. Weak men react. Strong men pause. The weak blurt out feelings, opinions, and complaints, exposing their insecurities with every syllable. The strong say nothing, and in that emptiness, they carve out space for respect. Evolution wired us to fear what we don't understand. When you sit quietly while others rant, your calm presence triggers uncertainty. People wonder what you're thinking, what secrets you hold, what strength lies beneath your silence. The lesson: never reveal your hand too quickly. When faced with provocation, criticism, or drama, resist the urge to speak. Hold back. Let others fill the air with noise while you remain unmoved. Your silence is a fortress, impenetrable, intimidating, magnetic. Second, silence amplifies your presence. In dating, business, and leadership, the man who talks least commands the room. Why? Because silence demands attention. When you walk into a room and say little, people notice. They lean in, curious, alert. It's the law of scarcity. What's rare becomes valuable. Every word you withhold increases your perceived worth. Women are drawn to mystery. Colleagues respect the man who doesn't scramble for approval. The evolutionary psychology is simple. The hunter who waits is more dangerous than the one who shouts. To leverage this, speak only when necessary. Cut out filler words, nervous jokes, and pointless anecdotes. Let your actions, your posture, your gaze do the talking. The strong are silent. The weak are desperate to be heard. Third, silence is the ultimate test of self-mastery. Weak men fear silence because it exposes their anxiety. They fill every gap with words, hoping to mask their discomfort. The strong embrace silence because it forces them to confront themselves. This is the essence of Stoicism, enduring discomfort without complaint. When you practice silence, you train your mind to resist impulsiveness. You learn to sit with tension, uncertainty, and desire without surrendering control. This discipline radiates outward. In conflict, negotiations, or attraction, your ability to remain composed sets you apart. The lesson: make silence your default. Before answering, pause. Before reacting, breathe. Let the tension build. Let others squirm. You are immovable. They are unsettled. Fourth, silence is the weapon of the wise. In relationships, the man who listens more than he speaks learns everything. He sees through lies, manipulations, and hidden motives. The weak are blinded by their own chatter, missing critical details. The strong absorb information, analyze, and strike only when the moment is right. Dating psychology proves this. Women test men by provoking, challenging, or withdrawing. The reactive man fails. The silent man passes. He doesn't chase. He waits. He doesn't beg. He observes. He is the mountain, not the breeze. To embody this, stop trying to impress. Don't interrupt. Don't overshare. Don't chase validation. Be the observer. Let others reveal themselves. Your silence is a mirror, reflecting their true nature. Fifth, silence protects your reputation. Words can betray you. Promises, apologies, and justifications create expectations and liabilities. The strong understand this. The less you say, the less you have to defend. The weak run their mouths, then scramble to clean up the mess. The Stoic knows that silence is the shield against gossip, slander, and misunderstanding. If someone attacks your character, don't rush to defend yourself. Stay calm, stay quiet, let your actions speak. Over time, the truth prevails. The lesson: don't justify, don't explain, don't argue. If you're criticized, accept it with silence. If you're praised, accept it with silence. Let your reputation be built on deeds, not words. Sixth, silence is the antidote to chaos. In crisis, the average man panics and shouts, adding fuel to the fire. The Stoic remains silent, surveying the battlefield, finding the path through the storm. Calm breeds calm. Your silence is contagious. It slows the tempo, invites reason, and brings clarity. In leadership, the silent chief is the anchor. People trust him not because he's loud, but because he's steady. He listens, assesses, and decides with precision. The weak react to chaos. The strong create order through restraint. To apply this, resist the urge to join the hysteria. When others lose control, become the rock. Your silence will pull others toward stability. Seventh, silence creates distance, and distance breeds desire. In dating, nothing is more attractive than a man who doesn't chase. The weak man floods her phone with texts, explanations, and confessions. The strong man walks away, lets her wonder, lets her wait. Evolution favors the unavailable. Mystery is irresistible. The less you reveal, the more she imagines. The less you say, the more she wants to hear. Practice this. After a date, don't text immediately. When challenged, don't justify. When tempted to overshare, hold back. Your silence is the spark. Her curiosity is the flame. Eighth, silence is the ultimate sign of strength. In every culture, the warrior, the king, the sage, he is silent. He does not waste energy on gossip, trivialities, or drama. His words are rare, his presence undeniable. Weak men seek approval through words. Strong men demand respect through silence. The Stoic legacy is built on restraint. Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, Seneca, they all preach the power of holding back, of letting actions do the talking. To embody this, cultivate the habit of speaking less. In meetings, on dates, in arguments, ask yourself, does this need to be said? If not, remain silent. Your strength will become legendary. Ninth, silence is the foundation of strategic thinking. When you're silent, you observe. You gather intelligence. You notice patterns, weaknesses, opportunities. The weak rush into battle, blinded by emotion. The strong wait for the perfect moment. This is the art of war. Patience, observation, timing. In business, those who talk too much reveal their plans. The silent strategist wins. To master this, in negotiations, say less. In competition, reveal less. Let others underestimate you. Your silence is your camouflage. 10th, silence is peace. In a world of chaos, drama, and distraction, the man who can be silent is free. He is not pulled by the tides of gossip, not chained to validation, not enslaved by approval. He is whole, content, untouchable. This is the Stoic spirit, the ability to remain unshaken by external noise. The weak are tossed by every wave. The strong stand firm. Practice daily silence. Meditate. Reflect. Withdraw from unnecessary conversations. Build your inner fortress. So, what do you do now? Stop chasing approval. Stop explaining yourself. Stop reacting to every provocation. Start cultivating silence as your greatest weapon. Speak less. Listen more. Observe always. Become the man whose strength is felt, not heard. The world respects the silent. The world fears the silent. The world follows the silent. This is your invitation. Become the Stoic. Master your voice. By mastering your silence, forge your reputation in the fires of restraint. Build your empire on the foundation of calm. If you crave power, respect, and peace, choose silence. The weak will chase. You will walk away. The weak will react. You will remain calm. The weak will speak. You will let your silence echo. Take the first step today. Practice silence for 1 hour. Let others talk. Let others chase. You are above it. You are the Stoic spirit. If you want more wisdom, more mastery, more strength, subscribe now. This is the path to self-mastery. This is the path to greatness. Embrace the power of silence. Your legend begins with nothing but the sound of your own restraint.